What's good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, MoneyBass. Finishing up this thing we call Bass for Cash, doing a few tests on a few things. Also, we will be out here on Lake Lanier, guys, getting ready for a tournament that's taking place tomorrow. What I will be throwing today is going to be a combination of a crankbait. Let me just go ahead and show that to you right off the bat. This is the crankbait that we're going to be throwing right here. You guys see the nice setup right there. Throwing this on 10-pound line, banging it off the rocks. And probably be fishing it around some docks and things like that too. See if we can get some fish to come out of there and hang out with us for a quick minute while we do this thing called Bass for Cash. The other thing that we're going to be checking out is the shaky head. You know I always have to have one of these handy. Nice and simple setup. And remember, any of this gear you guys see me using, the links are in the description. Just go to ducketfishing.com. Use discount code MoneyBass to get a 15% discount on everything that you see, all right? And any other discounts that I'm able to come across for you guys, I always put those in the description. All right, so we're going to be exploring this cove back here today. That is what is on the agenda. Had to come back here and hide away from the wind. And we have about an hour on the shot clock. See what we can get out here and get done, guys. And also, the other thing I need to do is let me join on in on the fun so I can see what you guys are watching. All right, let's see. All right. All right, so we're just getting everything restarted, guys. There we go. All right, so now, if you guys could give me some feedback, let me know how the resolution is and all that good stuff. And we're going to get straight back to some fishing. Let's make one more cast over here, and then we're going to roll on out to another area. Shout out to Rory. He said, did you put in at Laurel Park? No, sir. I ran out of time. I didn't have time to get out there and head to Laurel Park. All right, I see you guys slowly but surely easing on back in. Shout out to Kevin Two Fishes. We got Texas Newt and who was that? Spot Snatchers tuning in. Man, look at that rocky point over there. That looks good. It looks good over there. All right, let's go ahead and get back to some cranking and head further into this cove and see what we can see. All right, set that right up there. What are you guys talking about? Rory said, I heard the wind is blowing real good. What makes it, oh yeah, the wind is a beast out here. That's why I came all the way back in this cove specifically to hide away from the wind. All right, so guys, we are out here for a good time, not a long time. All right, and let me show you guys the bait that I'm going to be using. It's a nice, lovely winter day out here, especially when you can hide away from the wind in the cove. There we go. We're keeping it simple. Going to throw this crankbait, and we're going to ease back here around these docks. You guys see these docks? Have some rocks right next to it. I kind of see some stick-ups and stuff like that. So we're going to hit the docks with that. And we also have a shaky head that we're going to be throwing. I showed you guys that just a second ago. And I also have a spinnerbait. It's hiding back here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's right here on the deck. So I have a spinnerbait. Probably won't throw that as much today, but we'll see. We'll see what the mood is whenever I get out there. All right. If you are new to the channel, type the word new in the chat so the peoples in the chat can welcome you. We're doing this thing called Bass for Cash. All I do is get out here on a weekly basis, see how many fish we can get to the boat. As I get those fish to the boat, if you are able to guess the weight of the fish, you can walk away with a nice cash payout. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. We keep it nice and simple. Shout out to SWAT. All right, yeah, so we're gonna move kind of fast through here right now. Then we'll slow it down in just a second. Bass for Cash is real, just like the Bendation. I'm gonna be in and out of the chat right now. I don't have the chat pulled up to where I can see it, so you guys just bear with me. I can't wait to feel the tappy tap, so we can get a nice hook set. See if anybody's gonna walk away with any cash for one of these bass. All right, get one more nice little cast over there. All right, nothing. I saw a big nothing on that one. Let's see what we got over there. Is anybody home? Somebody, anybody? Want to come out and play? All right, I might have saw something. You guys know the routine. If you see something, say something. And what I saw, oh my goodness, what is it that I see? Let's grab a little drop shot real quick. Get some drop shot action in. I thought I might have saw something. All right, let's keep on moving. Man, these fish are kind of trying to play tricks on me. All right, let's keep on moving. All right, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in. Right now, we're gonna be just doing a little cranking, going along this bank and fishing these docks. If I see something looks interesting, I'll go ahead and pick up that shaky head, sling that out there. Right now, we have some nice clear skies, water temp sitting around 43 degrees. It is very windy, so that's why I'm hiding out here in the at this cove right now, guys. It's very windy out there. Okay, wait a minute. I think I saw something. I think I saw something. Let me see. Did I see what I think I saw? Not really seeing any fish suspended, so we're gonna get back down to the bottom. I do see some fish kind of creeping along on the bottom, so we'll see. We'll see, guys. Switching over to a shaky head real quick because I see a fish or two trying to creep up on me. And let me show you guys what that looks like. So on the screen right here, you can see a little bitty blip, and that little blip down there is moving. So that's how I know that's a fish sitting in about between 25 to 30 feet. So we're gonna see if that fish wants to come out and play. If it wants to come and play with your partner Money Bass for a quick minute. Probably need to put a little stank on it, right? Interesting. It's a no-go. It didn't want to come and play with your partner Money Bass today. See if we can get another cast over there to it. All right, let's hop in the chat for a quick second. See what you guys are talking about. Shout out to Phil. He says, come on, Frisco. You know he didn't catch a fish. Wait a minute, Phil. That is not what I was expecting to see as soon as I get back into the chat. That just ain't right. Frisco says, has he caught anything? Shout out to Blasted in the chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button. Let's see if we can get the likes up. And let's see, where are you guys tuning in from? If you're watching from Facebook, type Facebook in the chat. If you're watching from YouTube, type YouTube in the chat. Let's get a head count. Let's see where the most viewers are coming from today. All right. We're going to speed up a little bit because I really want to get back to the back of this cove is what I want to do. So yeah, if you're watching on Facebook, type Facebook. If you're watching on, okay, YouTube. Let's say put some stank on it. Okay, I guess I'll have to do that. Yeah, I guess we have nobody watching from the Facebook side of things. All right, and for anybody that has been viewing the channel for a while, remember I do a dual stream. So some of you guys may be watching on the vertical live, and some of you may be watching on the full screen. So I try to get as many of you to go over to the full screen view as possible. Not really seeing too much action around these docks right now. Got that cash right where I needed it to be. Now let's just see if a fish is over there. Do we have anybody watching from Facebook? It looks like everybody's on YouTube. Spot Snatcher says, you going north tomorrow? Yes, sir. I'm going to go way up the Chestatee. Is that how you pronounce it? Chestatee? I'm looking for one sib, a 7-pounder. I'm going for my plan is 7-pounder or bust. So I might just bust tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But I'm looking for a 7. When was the last time anybody that knows about Lanier? When was the last time you heard somebody catch a 7-pounder on Lanier? That's what I'm looking for, guys. Tomorrow, not today. Today we're just out here having a little fun. Man, that wind is howling up there in those trees. Oh my goodness. I heard the wind's going to be pretty bad tomorrow too, so it's going to be a rough day. All right, let's speed up. I really want to hurry up and get back here to the back of this cove. So we're sitting in 23 feet of water right now. You know, I really should go out here in the middle of this ditch. See if these fish are still sitting out there on the bottom. All right, what are you guys talking about? Spot Snatcher says throw a rig. You already know the plan. You already know the plan. Frisco says been down for a while and the cold weather didn't help. Uh-oh, she sound like Chicken Hawk. All right. So yeah, that's one of the plans. That's part of the plan right there, Spot Snatcher. You know a little something, something. All right, like I said, the goal is to get all the way to the back of this cove and some of the shallower water. See if any large malthases are back there. Looking for something with a large mouthpiece on it. Let's make a cast over there toward the bank real quick. A little bit of rocks and some structure over there. We'll see. Oh man, those rocks feel good down there. Too bad that couldn't have been a fish. Let's talk about you and me. Oh, I can't believe it. All right, so right now, for everybody just tuning in, we're fishing our way to the back of this cove. And what I'm doing is just stopping every once in a while, throwing this shaky head, trying to see if we can get some attention. But covering water with the crankbait is the game plan. trying to stay shallow, but it doesn't look like I'm getting any love with that. So we're gonna cover water with this crankbait again. All right, and here you go. This is the crankbait I'm throwing right here, guys. Do you see it? All right, Frisco says, Texas Noops, how did you do in your last tournament? Okay, always networking. Spot Snatcher says, the Alabama rig. All right, still haven't ran up on anything yet. We're still working, still working. All right, keep on rolling. What was that? All right, still just easing down here, following this contour line. All right, Spot Snatcher says, how far up Chester T you going? I do not know, sir. I haven't even been up there in years. So my plan for tomorrow is to pretty much go out there, look at my mapping and follow just find some ledges on some channel swings and things like that and fish those areas. So that's the plan for tomorrow. All right, let's try a little 360 action. So I got my 360. I just turned that on, and immediately I see something out here to the left. Immediately. All right, all right. I was hoping I'd see some activity once I got back here to the back. Feels good when you know somebody misses you, don't it? All right, let's get right in there in that dock. Did you guys see the cast? Now, let's see if anything's over there. There should be something home over there. Should be. Man, that wind is terrible. I mean, it's not the wind isn't affecting me where I'm at right now, but I can definitely hear it way off in the background and actually in those trees. Can you guys see how those trees are swaying back and forth? So it's blocking all of that wind from getting to me. But I'm gonna have to go back through it to get back home, and that's not gonna be fun. Phil said, "Not today, not today." All right, Spot Snatcher says my biggest largemouth on Lanier was a shaky head 9-pounder. Oh my God, I have some hope. There's some hope for me. Shout out to Frisco says MoneyBass. You need to put a jig in your hand for the largies. Shout out to Spot Snatcher. See what Snatcher just said? He said he caught a 9, a big old 9 on the shaky head. Frisco, what do you think about that? That's what I need. I need to duplicate that deal. When did you catch that? What year was that? Don't say like 1967. When did you catch that 9? What year did you? Frisco said that was luck. So we got to keep hope alive. So yes, Spot Snatcher, what year was that? What year was that when you caught that 9? Spot that says 6 to 7 years ago. Okay, all right. We got Georgia dogs in the chat. Okay, okay. All right, so I'm on something. I'm on to a little something. We're gonna keep on easing back. I have a feeling my fish is gonna come back here off of this point in the back of this cove. That's what I'm thinking. I thought I felt the tap, guys, but guess what it was? It was the leaf. I had to hit the leaf in the mouthpiece. If you feel the tap, you got to peel it back. I had to do it. Oh, Frisco held it against me. I was gonna say, is anybody gonna hold it against me? And I should have known that it was gonna be Frisco. Frisco hit me with the FBS. Spotsnut said a leaf bite. Texas News said, what was that called? I don't know. I didn't see anything. What did you see? I saw nothing. Man, guys, I might have to go out into the middle of this cove and see if these fish are still sitting down there in the ditches. The water temp, after all, is 44 degrees. So it is real. The water temp is pretty cold out here for this lake, at least. Texas Noob said it's called the FBS. Oh goodness, when are you gonna be live, Texas Noob? I want to see you out here because I'm pretty sure you will be hitting up some FBSs too. How about that? We're gonna go down here and skip to the other side and fish this little rocky bank with these laydowns and stuff over here and see how that treats us. Patricia says a spinner bait will catch the weight. Well, guess what I have right here, Patricia? I have this on deck for tomorrow. See that right there? See that right there? That right there is what I'm gonna be throwing tomorrow. One of the things I'll be throwing tomorrow. Because I'm gonna be heading to largemouth territory tomorrow. Let's go ahead and skip to the other side. All right, so do we have anybody that's watching from Facebook? Anybody on the Facebook side of things? If you are, just type a quick message. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I think I found a little something. Did I? I thought I saw something. Guess we're gonna split this cove. Just get out here and cast right down the middle. I mean, not the cove, but the ditch. Cast right down. Frisco says, "Have a feeling that phone is preparing for a swim." That's why I keep one of these on there. I keep it latched on to something out here, Frisco. But I don't have it latched yet. But you're right. I do need to go ahead and latch it, huh? Latch it. All right. Frisco got me scared now. Let me go ahead and put the phone on the way it's supposed to be. All right, there we go. Let's see, what is that? There we go. Shout out to the Facebook crew. I see somebody from Facebook in the live stream. All right, we have about 15 more minutes left on the shot clock. 15 minutes on the shot clock. Oh my God, hold on a second. If you see something, I need you to say something. If you see something, say something. Who is that? Who is that masked crusader? Did I miss something? Oh, my goodness. I thought I had a little something. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Got me so excited over here. I'm hitting the FBS. If you see something, you got to say it. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast says, hello there, fisherman friends. Happy New Year. Here to the most relaxing channel on YouTube. Is that little old me? Come on, Frisco. You can't let it slide. Frisco said, no, sir. He ain't gonna let it slide. Oh my goodness. If you see something, say something. I gotta change screens over here. Shout out to Living Out Loud. The podcast came through with a $49.99. Oh my goodness. I need everybody to put LOL in the chat. So Living Out Loud, you're over on the vertical stream. So there we go. That's Living Out Loud out here on the vertical stream, guys. So Living Out Loud, LOL, we have two streams going on. Most of the people are over on the full screen. Let me just show you the full screen one. So the full screen one would look like this. So we have a lot of people over on the full screen live stream, but I need everybody in the chat, whether you're on the full screen, or the vertical stream, to put LOL in the chat for me. Frisco said, you got to be consistent. Oh my goodness. All right. I see how you want to do me, Frisco. Just in front of everybody, huh? Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Really, really appreciate the strong support of the channel. We're just out here testing out this. Let me show you guys. Testing out this Starlink. You guys see that right there? So that is my Starlink system that I'm out here just testing out, kind of playing around a little bit and seeing what we can see. And you know what? I think I found some bait fish. Let's see. That's a bunch of bait fish out here. Let's just cast right over there into it. So it's not bait fish, but you guys see that right there? There's my bait right here falling down. Oh, and there's a fish right there swimming over by it. Let's see. Is it going to swim to it? It sure did. Or did it? Now let's see if I can fish this shaky head and get it out of this stuff. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Really, really appreciate that. See if we can get a hook set for LOL. Living Out Loud, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you in the chat for a good little minute. All right, nothing is in there. Nothing, no bites. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh my goodness, hold on. Did I speak too soon? Yeah, I didn't see nothing coming out of there. What have you been up to, LOL? I know you've been living out loud. What have you been doing outside? Everybody make sure you go and check out Living Out Loud, the podcast on YouTube. She's always doing great things over there. Outdoors channel. Does some gardening and it's just some other things. Just out there enjoying life is what it's all about. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. We have a little bit of cover down there right off of the bank. So let's see if any fish want to hang out over there. Uh-oh, how much more time do we have on the shot clock? Uh-oh, I think we only have about 7 more minutes on the shot clock. How did time go by so fast? Living Out Loud said, it's a 24-hour-a-day shift. No time for much else. Okay. But you still got to live out loud, though, right? Got to do the best you can when you can. Frisco said, time doesn't matter. You can just go ahead and wrap it up. Frisco, why have to be like that, Frisco? Can't we all just get along? We have 6 minutes left on the shot clock. Can I make it happen? 6 minutes on the shot clock. Frisco want to talk bad about me in front of everybody. Again, want to give a big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Make sure you guys go and check out her channel on YouTube. You see the name in the chat, Living Out Loud, the podcast. Really appreciate the continued strong support. Always getting active in the chat, sliding through every once in a while to see what we're doing over here. So tomorrow, I have a tournament. Georgia Dog said it's starting to smell like. All right, Georgia Dog. So you're trying to say that there's a skunk in sight for me today, huh? I'm kind of getting the feeling that's what you're kind of hinting towards. Okay. I see how it is. Okay. Time is ticking. We have less than 5 minutes on the shot clock, folks. Here we go. Spot Snatcher said, skunk link, not Starlink. That is terrible. That is terrible. I thought you were on my side, Spot Snatcher. How could you do that? You've been hanging out with Frisco for too long. Oh, blasted, I did. I forgot to put some stank on it. And I don't have time. I only have 2 minutes left on the shot clock. This has to be the cast of the century right here. Frisco said it's too late. He said it's too late. No, it's look, just because Frisco said that, I'm gonna put something on here. Just because Frisco said that. Let's go ahead and put some stank on it. How about that? How about that? What you got to say about that, Frisco? Yeah. What do you think about that? Frisco said you wasted some stank. Phil said, did anybody see the skunk walk around the boat yet? They didn't. They did not see that. All right, guys, this is the official last cast because it's time to go, gotta go. But can I make it work? I'm milking it. I'm milking this last cast. Spot that says Pepe Le Pew. Phil said record some of the ride back. Oh my goodness, Phil, this ride back is gonna be rough. Can somebody check the wind speed on Lake Lanier right now? Cause I'm in a cove. Can you guys see those trees up there? Can you see those trees moving up there? And I'm in a cove, guys. Frisco says, how's that Starlink? wired and powered up. Oh, I got the setup, Frisco. Told you guys I'm gonna do a members only live stream and walk you through the entire thing. But there it goes. Kabam, kabam. Frisco wants to know because he says, I know he's thinking like, I know MoneyBass didn't spend $10,000 on his setup. I sure did not. Frisco said 15 miles an hour. It seemed like it's a little more than that. Spot Snatcher said 17. All right, guys. That's all she wrote. All right, so let me know, what do you guys think? So we did 2 streams today. Want to give a big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Slid right on in and hit us with that $49.99 super chat. Oh my God. Really, really appreciate that. You guys want to see some of the ride back? It's going to be rough. There's going to be water splashing everywhere and everything. I can tell you that. But want to give a big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Texas Nuke said time is up. All right, so let me know in the chat, how would you guys rate the view with the quality of the stream and everything? Not the fish catching, but the quality of the video itself, as far as the reception and things like that. So I'm testing out a few different things. We're trying different settings on the 1080p, 720, and different things like that. So you guys wanted to come along for the ride. So like I told you, it's gonna be rough, but we're about to make it back. So let's go ahead and let's get it rolling. Let's get it cracking. Let's do this. We are gonna set this stuff up. Let's see if we can hold up and make it back through the through this rough water. All right, guys. All right, we're in the rough water now, guys. Kind of. We're almost there. right, it's a little rough right here. All right, there you have it, people. We are back. All right, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Frisco said, hands on the wheel. All right, appreciate everybody for tuning in, guys. We had a good time out here. Didn't get anything to the boat, but we'll be back again. I will be, you guys can tune in live tomorrow to watch the weigh-in. Make sure you go to FishXLive.com. That's it right there, guys. FishXLive.com. And you can watch the live weigh-in with the Rob Business Bass Club tomorrow, all right? All right, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast for the $49.99. Big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next live stream.